Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 3 matchup.
The Texans are back deep, waiting to return the kick. The Titans setting up here for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. He's brought down. And now we've got a young quarterback about to head onto the field for the first time today.
Jim, this guy's he's starting to inch his way up into that elite status, and he keeps playing solid football. So if he goes out here today and plays a good solid game again today, we're gonna start talking about him differently here in the future.
Now 1st and 10. Handoff out of the I formation. Gets about 9 on the play. Imposing their will early on the defense with a solid effort on the ground.
We talk so much, don't we, about the passing game in the NFL, but it's still about who can out-hit the other one, and right now the offense, they are winning that battle. Nice run.
Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Excellent job of just picking up the first down. This offense is hot. Another first down, and they are moving down the field.
The Texans come out in the pistol. 1st down and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's brought to the ground. Now here's a look at the Texans offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. This will be 2nd down. From the shotgun. The defense gets a sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
3rd and 10. Fumble, and the defense has it. They bring him to the turf. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
He makes the catch in on the stop.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Offense lines up here. Throws the pass. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Titans.
Well, it's 1st and goal. I think a lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense, they call a nice play, very deceptive. They throw the football, and they get the easy touchdown pass.
The Titans are going to get lined up to kick it off. The offense is pleased with that last scoring drive, but the defense really made it happen, doing the heavy lifting by forcing the fumble and giving them great field position. And he'll start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line. First down coming up. The Texans this time will go with 2 tight ends. Play action fake, looking to throw, and they swap them again.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse, and that time it collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
The Texans snap it up at the 26. They'll mark him at the 28. Here's how the Titans defense, they know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. The Texans come to the line with an empty backfield. The Texans take it from the 28. throws to the right. It's intercepted. Nice tackle.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
He'll throw it over the middle. Makes the reception. Tennessee is in the end zone for the touchdown.
Never be satisfied in the NFL. Players are just too good. So when you get a chance to score, even though you're leading, take advantage of it. Awesome job by the coordinator on those play calls.
The Texans ready to take that football down the field. They're setting up the return. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. First down on the way. They'll go ground. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line.
Number 25, there for the stop. No gain.
After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. The Texans line up in the pistol offense. They'll run it here. Running to the right. Running room. And Sue in on the tackle.
The Texans offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
This play set up by the long gainer. They'll go ground. Running room. Gains 19.
Texans offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Texans will take the snap from the 25. And he's forced to the ground.
Number 91.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard, they look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Texans from the 32. The give. And Sue in on the tackle.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Third down and 10. Has the reception all alone. Gains 17.
Well, anytime you're in the red zone, you want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
Well, that time nobody was open down the field in the red zone, so the quarterback does a good job throwing it short and picking up a couple yards.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss. This will be the 8th play of this drive. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. That's a gain of 6.
Well, when you get this close, it'd be nice to punch it in there and score. Even though you're still going to be behind, execute the play and get it done.
doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Well, it's a beautiful drive down the field. Long drive by the offense. They do not get the 7 points, but they're fortunate. They do get the field goal try, and they make it.
The Titans ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 30. Double tight end formation. First down at the 30. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
The Titans will take the snap from the 35 and tackle down at the 49-yard line.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
First down at the 49. Had it, but the hit knocks the ball out.
That's why you like defenders who are good, punishing tacklers. Make those receivers worry about coming over the middle. They'll be careful the rest of this game because of that big hit.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 10. Looks to his left. He had no time to get set. It'll be third down. And he's taken down.
We got to give that defense in front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
And this will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. The Texans come onto the field now for this next series. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets him a few yards.
That leads us to second down. The Texans will approach this play from out of the pistol. They'll go draw. Taking it right up the middle.
The ball carrier on the play. No gain
On the way, third down. The Titans lined up in the nickel.
Here we go. Man 38. Flex round.
From the gun. Hauls it in for the first down.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
First down here after the completion. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Halfway through the second quarter, out of the eye, here's the handoff. He's going to pick up the first. And you see the stats right here. They might trail in this one, but it's hard not to look at those numbers and think that they have something to build on moving forward.
They do, Jim. They have a lot to go forward with. Stay with the running game. You keep dominating physically. Sooner or later, your defense is going to stop them, and then you have a chance to take the lead.
And he's thrown to the ground.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Second down and 11. Gets the handle here. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Offense lines up here. Third down and 3. The defense had that one covered.
That time the defense was ready. 3rd and short. They were expecting pass, and that's what they got. And the pass is incomplete. Now we have a 4th down situation.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter. The Titans will begin their drive from the 36 now. The defense comes out in the dime. 1st down at the 36. Makes the reception. Good piece of tackling. It's obvious that the game plan coming in was let's get the football in the hands of our wide receiver early and often.
Shoot, if it was me, I'd say get that football to him every game. That would be my priority because he's one of the best ones in the NFL. And once he catches the football, look out.
2nd down after the incompletion. The Titans with an empty backfield. Look here. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
There's nothing like a big hit. When you get it and it connects, it gives your defense some emotion. Look at the guys, how they're jumping around. Hey, that gets everybody excited.
Now on the move. The ball is jarred loose. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession.
Got to protect the football on the offensive side. When you don't protect it, the way these defensive players can run, you're going to get in trouble, and that time it results in a fumble.
What a place to start for the offense. First down at the 20. He'll keep it on the play fake. Gains 13.
Anytime you get in the red zone, you want to punch it in there and get 7 points. They're being dominated today. They're down more than 7, but don't worry about it. Score here and just keep playing.
The defense gets the sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 2nd down and a long way to go. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover 2, the 2 deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, it's 3rd down. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Looking across the middle, sticks to his hands.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
The field goal try. Yes, sir.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down.
Let's go. First 38.
Keeps it here. Going deep. Almost intercepted that time. So that's going to do it for the 1st half. Titans are up in this one. Taken down well short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 15. The Titans offense now marches onto the field.
Let's go.
And now here's the first snap of the second half.
Wants to go deep.
What a catch. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
They bring in the extra tight end. The Titans snap it at the 36. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here. Still got it after the play action. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have one or two passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
It's third down coming up. Two tight ends on the field here. From the shotgun. Throws the pass. And this will go incomplete. Got a hand on the pass and knocked it away.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Solid receiver coming in his area. Read the quarterback and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
The Titans call timeout, and they'll have two remaining. The Titans will punt the football. That ball was never cleanly caught, and it's on the ground.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Really good field position here to start this drive.
Let's go.
First down at the 17. Handoff. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down here after that run play.
Let's go.
In his hands, complete, touchdown.
Touchdown, Titans.
Well, in the NFL, no lead is ever safe. So when you got the lead, you push it on in there, score another touchdown, and keep putting the pressure on your opponent.
The Titans are getting lined up now for the kickoff. This has been a big game with the special teams making a difference. That punt return, certainly the big difference on that scoring drive. He's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. First down here. The Texans line up in the pistol. Handoff made. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down. The defense comes out in the nickel. Dropping back now into the shotgun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first. We see now just some of the many hits this quarterback has taken during a challenging day for him, Phil.
Jim, it's very understandable why he is not playing well today. Think about it. When you have less time to make a decision on where to throw the football, you are not going to have a great day.
Now looking at 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the 3rd and short run, and now it's 4th down.
He's going to try and return this punt. That brings the play to an end. The Titans getting ready now to start their drive. Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Keeps it here. They're going to get him here for a sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Very nearly intercepted.
Defense, play the situation. It's 3rd and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the 1st down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Midway into the 3rd. On the money. Shakes off the tackle. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
That time he only gets a couple yards, and if I'd have been the punt returner that time, I would have called for a fair catch. Defense was close. All around you, there was nowhere to go.
1st down at the 50. To the ground. This run goes nowhere. Stopped for a loss of 4.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Texans lined up. Everybody split out wide. Tight end in motion. Takes it from the gun. He's going to be tackled right around the 49. They've come out in the dime package. They'll go shotgun here. Looking to the right side and throwing. Pulls it in. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
The percentages of picking up a 1st down in a 3rd long situation like this are very low in the NFL. But how about that play on the offensive side? Good job. Really good 1st down. That should give him the lift.
He's got the catch. He's stacked up at that point.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a 1st down.
Coming up, 2nd down. Offense lines up here. From the gun. It's wide open, trying to escape the pressure, and there he goes, sliding to get away from the hit.
Number 10, the carry on the play. Gain of 8 on play.
3rd down now. quarters formation here for the defense. From the gun. Reaches out and snatches it.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Here's the handoff, and they'll end up losing 4 here.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The Texans in the pistol formation. It's now second down. Offense lines up here. The final quarter underway now with this snap. Ball's picked off. Tackles made.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Got a hand on it, forcing the incompletion. Looking ahead, the Texans will be on the road in Jacksonville next week, while the Titans will be playing at home next week. Second down coming up. Offense lines up here. Keeps it here. Pass is intercepted. The tackle was made.
When you get an opportunity like this, you want to take advantage of it. The defense did. The opportunity was there. They get a chance to intercept the football. They do. Now, can their offense take advantage of this situation?
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 1st and 10. And that's a gain of 9. Nothing too exciting here, just plowing ahead, getting closer to that goal line.
Well, they're trying to find out if this defense has the courage and toughness to stand up to them. So far, they haven't. This defense, they better pick it up if they think they're going to stop this offense.
And they'll end up losing 5 yards on the run. We'll see what they do on this 3rd down situation. Out of the shotgun. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
On 3rd downs, the defense knows in most situations it's going to be a pass, and let's give some credit to the defensive front. They pressure the QB, and they force the incompletion.
And the kick is good for 3.
Well, the defense is going to be excited. They come out there. The offense has great field position, but they stop them. But they give up 3 points, but still a victory for the defense.
And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Titans offense now coming out. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
And here we have 2nd down. Defense comes out in a 4-6 formation. He'll take the snap from the gun. No room to complete that one.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The jumbo set on the field. That'll stop the play right there. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Back to the air here on first down. Play action. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
The Titans take it from the 43. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
Pass incomplete.
The pass play fails to. And now it's third down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Gets it out for the completion. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Split backfield here. The Titans have it at the 39. Reaches out and grabs it.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
It's a two tight end formation. The Titans from the 27. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
These receivers in the NFL, they are so good now. Anytime you see a drop pass, it's almost always the one reason. They took their eyes off the football before it got there.
2nd and 10. The catch is made, and that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker. Now inside the red zone. They were very good at finishing off drives last week in this situation. Out of the shotgun formation. Has his target. He's brought to a halt. One team's running the football, the other is passing, but both are working with their game plans.
Yeah, they both are working. As you look down there on the field, one set of running backs are really happy. On the other side, the wide receiver group, they're really happy. So as long as you get it done, that's all that matters.
Taken down just 2 yards short of the first. Time for the hurry-up offense.
Let's go.
Takes another handoff. And that goes wrong. Third down. Mounting a serious drive.
Get ready.
Right back to him into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, you got a lead. You drive down the field. You score a touchdown. Now we're going to find out if the other team can stay patient or will they panic.
The point after try is in the books. The Texans ready to receive the kick. Takes it from the 4, and here we go. They come to the line, and it's first down. The defense comes out on the dime. They'll go ground, middle. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
It's always good for the quarterback to really do a good job faking the pass right before the draw play. Get the defensive lineman up the field, get the linebackers dropping back for pass, and there's an open gap that the running back took advantage of.
2nd down and 5. The defense gets a sack.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
The Texans pistol set here. 3rd and 12. Has his man, and
he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Both secondaries have really stepped up today, Phil.
Yeah, they have. It's so hard to be a defensive back in the NFL to cover some of the fastest runners in the world to do that. And also we know they can't touch them either, so they're having an outstanding day.
The Texans will punt the football. Looking for a lane on the return. He's brought down. The Titans are set now for their next possession.
Let's go.
The Titans will take the snap from the 40. Play fake. And he hauls it in. Gains 20. And now looking at some numbers here in the second half. It's more of the same for a guy who has been one of the best all year at the quarterback position.
Well, what I like about him so much, he sees where he has to go with the football, and then he's able to deliver the football right on the money, no matter what the circumstances are. High down the field.
Touchdown.
What a job by the offense. So little time left to drive down the field and score. That just ices the game. Nice job by the whole football team today, but especially on the offensive side.
The Titans will take their spot on the bench after contributing to the cause, especially via the passing game. Over 60 yards by the air. He'll take it from the 4. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Texans come out for the next possession. Offense lines up here.
Let's round. Let's round.
The Texans from the 22. Ball's on the ground. Recovery by the offense.
The defense got to the quarterback, and the offense is backed up here on 2nd down.
Snapping out of the gun. And they deck him. The Texans call the timeout. Their first.
And they overcome the sack. 3rd down on the way. Offense lines up here.
Let's round.
We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. A timeout charge to the offense. The Texans call on their punter. Going to stop the game here with a timeout.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. The punter awaits the snap.
We'll see what he can do here. Brought down after a gain of 6.
They come to the line of scrimmage, and an excellent starting point.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Makes the catch in the open field.
Well, how about that, Jim? Not a surprise. Down the red zone one more time. They're blowing them out, and this offense has been spectacular. What will they do here? You know what? I think they'll just run it and try to end this game.
1st down here after the completion. Offense lines up here.
Play fake. Ball is out. A recovery by the defense.
And he's brought to the ground.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You've got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
Backs to the wall for the offense. Offense lines up here. Now 1st and 10.
So that's a 2-point safety for the defense. maybe the 34-yard line. The Titans break huddle and start their drive, this time from the 34.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. They bring him to the turf. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. One more play, and it's in the books.
Keeps it on the play fake. On the money. Brought down at the 29.
Okay, partner, it's still early in the season, but this team continues to stay unbeaten.
Yeah, when you're hot